I just came down here to stack some firewood and noticed something is missing. Our pool has no water all of a sudden. It obviously looks like it was full and froze. It's been cold the last couple days. And then drained, after it froze, because we do have this solid sheet of ice that basically has fallen down. But yeah, this is interesting. This is the first I've seen it drained. We just had a major storm the other day and got a lot of rain. And it was running out the spillway over there. But I don't know why it would have drained itself out. This is perplexing. Although interesting, because now we can kind of see what it's like in there. We've never known how deep it is, or, what would happen if we drained it. This is the spillway. It was running out this the other day. You can clearly see, the leaves are kind of all washed away. So that runs down, goes into that brook over there. And then over here, that little house is basically a gate valve under there. And that's what drains the pool. And you can see this is flowing. So that's water coming out of the pool right now and flowing into here. This should not be flowing. So I'm not sure what happened. If we pop this open, that's the valve in there. I haven't touched it yet. I haven't dared to touch it since we moved in, not knowing what would happen, but I guess I'll see if I can turn it. I'm guessing that probably that valve froze and broke. So we may not have a pool. Not sure.
Devin told me to come look at the pool because it's different. I think it's empty. Oh my gosh! Oh my god! Whoa. Whoa. We were like, how will we get it empty to clean it?
There's something missing.
All the water. Have you seen do you have any guesses what happened?
My only guess is that the valve froze and broke.
And so it just drained.
Yeah.
But is it draining properly into the brook and not flowing into the road or anything?
Yeah. It's flowing right now from the valve. That little outlet is flowing.
Oh my gosh.
So
it smells like the coast.
yeah, it's all the nasty junk in
Algae
there.
and stuff, yeah. Oh my gosh, now's our chance.
I'll have to call the insurance guy back and tell him we don't have a
don't
pool
have
anymore.
Oh my god.
Well, since we think that somebody actually opened this up and drained the pool for us, I've just got this chain with a padlock on there as a temporary. I mean, it'll probably stay there, but that'll at least keep somebody from turning the valve. And then I think we're going to replace this really busted up and rotten little roof and actually build a proper little house over this that's bolted into the cement, with a door that can be locked. This is the inlet to the pool, and this has never really flowed. So that fills up this little basin, and then that flows into the rest of the pool right there. Now, we closed that valve less than an hour ago. There's already at least 6 inches of water down there. And this is flowing better than ever. And I'll show you why. I think I actually fixed it. Here we are at the brook. And I don't know if you can see in the water right there, that pipe right there, that's actually the pipe that goes to the pool. And it comes over, and that's the top of it. It's been exposed because of this recent storm. That was all silt built up in there. But this storm we just had blew out a rock and a bunch of debris here and exposed that pipe. And I saw that this morning, and I came over and I was poking in there with a stick. And I think I broke up some of the blockage because I could hear it all of a sudden start to flow and kind of like suck into the pipe. So we're actually filling the pool with the brook as it was designed. And it hasn't done that since we moved in. And now that we know where this is and that the pipe works, we can kind of maintain this. And so even in the summertime when the water gets low, maybe we can capture some of this water. All right, here we are about 24 hours after closing the valve, the drain valve. I would say there's probably 2 feet, maybe, at this bottom end. Maybe a little less than that. You know, it's gonna slow down as it creeps up the slope. You know, it's a bigger area, but it does seem to be filling. Let's go look at the fill pipe. That's still running about the same, I think. All that junk in there, kind of gross, but it's probably gonna take a week to fill up if we got no rain. I think the rainwater really will be what's gonna help us out here. I want it filled because I'm a little nervous about the structural integrity of the concrete walls with no water pushing back on them from the inside. Just with the ground pressure, I'm a little nervous that they're gonna start to push in. You can see they're not in the best condition. There's like some cracks every so often. On the whole, I think it's actually in pretty good shape considering. But yeah, I'd like to get it filled back up.
Lefty loosey?
Lefty loosey.
It's really hard to twist.
Yes, it is.
Oh, got it.
Here it comes.
All the way. Should I open it all the way? Oh my gosh! Joseph, you should come see this. Keep going until it's all the way open.
Sure.
You can see how someone really close to the road would be like, this is interesting, and just open it up.
We're like gonna flood the brook.
And the road, maybe.
You can see our little outflow right there. And that's flowing into the brook over here. Probably doubling the flow from what's there. That's the brook that goes up. That's the pool draining, coming out into here. And under the road. Somewhere into there.
Yeah, it's down a couple inches in 3 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah. So we'll see. This is really cool. How did it, I mean, I get it. I get why it took us so long. We just couldn't really tackle it. But it's this incredibly cool thing. There's gonna be a lot of sad frogs. right, here we are. Ready to go. I don't think it'll be too bad. It's painted on the bottom, so easy to smoosh it away. And actually over there where it's cleared is from when it emptied in December, and we just were pushing it around. We should have cleaned it then and then let it fill, because now we're a little bit nervous it's not going to fill back in June as things dry up. A turtle, and we don't want him to go out. Hi, little guy. We're sorry. I think you should put it like if you go up the stairs and then go toward the brook. Yeah, we can just follow where she sets it down in the grass. I don't want to put it back down in the pool where it's dry. Yeah, see the water right there? Lauren, the turtle savior. Sorry, turtle. It's fine in the water. There you go. See it? Right in the edge here.
Oh yeah.
It just wants to hide as fast as it can.
One part's long tail.
Yeah, it's got a kind of spiky tail. You see that?
Yeah, I want to see its head.
It's got its head buried under the dirt now.
Why?
Under the, just the stuff. It really looks like a dinosaur tail. Do you see the spikes on its tail?
Yeah. Mom, zoom in.
I am. It really wants to get away from us.